What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Let's get right into it. Here today to bring you a video I didn't plan on doing. I did a couple of videos on the playoff games yesterday, but I didn't plan on doing this video, and that's should Ryan Day be fired? So this is going like crazy on social media, spreading like wildfire. Ohio State fans and some just plain on college football fans are very upset at Ryan Day in Ohio State, especially at Ryan Day and Jim Knowles, and they're calling for both of their heads. But mainly Ryan Day's the main topic of this video, and you know, y'all guys can answer in the comment section. I'm gonna give my answer in a few minutes, but Ryan Day came under scrutiny really because of the last series of Ohio State's drive versus Georgia. Prior to Stroud getting them past the 50-yard line with his arm and with his legs, he proceeded to take the ball out of his hands and run the ball. And the plays really went nowhere. He stopped being aggressive and also led on to a harder, further kick than what should have been. It was a 50-yard kick for Huggle or Ruggle. I forgot his last name. I think Huggle or Ruggle, whatever his last name is. The young man had a 50-yard kick, missed it badly, but that could have added more pressure onto him. More pressure. He made a 48 earlier. But this is different. This is for the game. This is for the win. This is for the playoff matchup between the number one team in the country. And I think he did do his kicker a disservice by taking the ball out of C.J. Stroud's hands. Who, Stroud is potential QB1 in this year's draft class. I don't think he is personally, but there is an argument there for it. He was a preseason favorite for the Heisman Trophy, and he also was a Heisman Trophy finalist. So we're dealing with this type of quarterback, not your average run-of-the-mill, regular college guy. He is a top-notch guy. And to take the ball out of his hands, out of he himself got you to past the 50-yard line. That was bad play calling. But I just don't think he should be fired. I really don't, man. If you know my history on my channel, when I was a lot smaller, I'm still a small channel, but when I was a lot smaller, I had to call for coaches' heads on the regular. I'm not going to lie to you. And I still do it from time to time, but I kind of slowed down on it a little bit. I like being, let me see. I like being aggressive as a fan. I want my team to be aggressive. I want my team to be progressing at all times, or at least for the most part. But Ryan Day in Ohio State, what more can you want from him? 45-6 in 4 years. I do understand he lost to Michigan back-to-back years. Um, I understand the bad play calling down the stretch in this year's games and in certain past games. I understand that. But man, 4 years, 3 years in the playoffs, um, you know, just give him more time. I think it'll be a lot more sweeter once he actually wins it, if he actually wins it. But when he actually does, hopefully he does it. I'm wishing the best for him and his program. But hopefully he does win it. It'll be even more sweeter once you stick with him. And even if you don't, let's say they were or looking into firing Ryan Day. Who would you bring in? Who would you bring in for the next 4 years to guarantee you the next 4 years would be around 45-6 or better, and give you out of 4 years 3 playoff berths? Who can guarantee you that? That's available and willing to leave their current program right now? Nobody. Lane Kiffin, Nick Saban, Dabo Sweeney, nobody. So I mean, give up on Ryan Day for what and for who? I don't know. So Ohio State fans and college football fans got to calm down. they got to relax a little bit. Ryan Day isn't going anywhere. I don't see it no time soon. At least not the next year or two. But continued loss of Michigan could boost it up a little bit faster. For 2 years down to one or whatever. So, but we'll see, man. Jim Harbaugh was under the same scrutiny with an even worse record. Being at Michigan, he got the playoffs back-to-back years. He's been an example of staying with the ship. He's not been there. He's been there, 3 or 4 years as well. So it's not like he's been there a longer time than Ryan Day. But it's like, man, you got to just let your guy get through the motions. Let him get, Let him get some time in and let him figure out his I can't even talk right now. Calm down. Let him figure out his mistakes, and once he gets to that point, once he gets an even better class, or even better this, even better that, once Jim Knowles fixes his issue going man coverage all the time or in the worst moments possible, I think they'll be fine. And also, one key thing to bring out, injuries can change the way a coach is coach or play call. And with Marvin Harrison missing that the rest of the game after third quarter, I can see a situation in my head where, hey, Stroud got us past the 50-yard line. We're right here. If Harrison is on the field with Fleming, with what's the other guy's name? The other wide receiver that's pretty good. That's an even extra threat. We already know Harrison was lighting up Ringo all game, especially with the quick inside passes. It should have been an easy fix, easy pass if Harrison was in the game. But fourth quarter, the last drive, players getting tight, players getting, buttholes getting tight, heartbeats are going fast and fast and fast. You have to rely on what got you there. And Stroud, whether it be on his arm, whether it be with his legs, should have had the ball in his hands at some point. After getting past the 50-yard line or getting to the 50-yard line or whatever it was when he started running the ball. That was just a bad call, but I do understand where it comes from. Your main guy, your number one guy is out right now, and Stroud got us this far. Our kicker just made a 48-yarder earlier in the game, so they had a lot of confidence in their kicker. But as I said, Ryan Day did do him a disservice by not getting the ball a little bit closer. Me myself personally, I would love to be close as possible, 20, 30, 35, 15. I would have kept pushing as much as I could, also in a safe manner. You have a star guy there. You had 2 timeouts. Yo, call a timeout if you need to. Stroud, what's your favorite plays? What's the plays you can't miss on? And run those plays. Or if you can't, tuck it and run, tuck it and fall, whatever you need to do, just don't turn the ball over. And I would trust my QB1. I would hope Ryan Day will leave his quarterback as QB1 in this year's upcoming draft class to do that. To make the decision to either tuck and run, tuck and fall, or make the perfect pass or for his favorite plays. In that moment with 2 timeouts left, with the game on the line, trying to get your kicker in the best spot or score a touchdown as well, but most likely trying to get your kicker in the best spot, the closest spot possible. So, that's a bad job by Ryan Day. I do understand that. But all in all, you can't beat 45-6. You can't beat 3 playoffs berths. And, I mean, look, the young man missed a field goal kick. Simple as that. I mean, he hit a 48-yard earlier, 2 yards back, and he was nowhere close. If the young man, if the kicker missed and was short, okay, cool. Now it's Ryan Day's fault. But man, he missed it by a mile left. It just went left and kept going left and left and left. So, I didn't see the replay. I don't know what happened. Did he fall? Did he slip? Was it a bad hole? I'm not quite sure. I haven't looked at the replay. But all in all, man, Ryan Day did well. Just that last stretch was a little tough to deal with, but still his kicker had a chance to win and came up short. So they were that far. They were just that close to winning everything, honestly, because TCU versus Ohio State, it would have been a more competitive matchup. I don't like TCU versus Georgia, honestly. I think Georgia bum rushes them and destroys them. But I think Ohio State is clearly the favorite in this matchup. If they were to face TCU. So tough loss. But all in all, man, I like how Ryan Day coaches. I like how he schemes everything up. I like his roster. He recruits his people and himself recruit pretty well, very well. So I expect to see him back again in the next coming year. So, but that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.